Ghostface is back in the follow-up to Scream, and this probably should have been called Scream 2, but that's already a film, as is Scream. And I'm pretty surprised this ridiculous naming convention was not brought up in the film itself during the scenes about recalls and sequels. Stupid numbering aside, the Scream series continues to be one of, if not the most consistent horror franchise of all time. I was a big fan of Scream 5, you can watch my video here if you don't believe me. And whilst I didn't like 6 quite as much, it is incredible to me that this series continues to throw out these hugely entertaining films, even when they pretty much share the same blueprint with each iteration. The Scream series has never backed away from gore. I mean, this is a franchise which had Drew Barrymore holding her spilled entrails in the first 5 minutes of the first film. But Scream 5 definitely felt like an upping of the gore ante. 6 ups it again with a particularly strong penchant for face stabbing, someone gets stabbed in the eye, someone else in the cheek, and another gets force-fed an entire blade. The returning cast are all excellent. I especially enjoy the continuing bond between Jenna Ortega and Melissa Barrera's characters, plus the latter's struggles with her twisted family history. Kirby's appearance does feel like one big long red herring, but this is a series famed for its rug pulls and red herrings, so it does work. There was a lot of talk about this being the first Scream film to be set away from Woodsboro, and whilst the excellent subway and apartment block ladder scenes took some advantage of the setting, I don't feel they used it to its full potential. I was also not a fan of either Dermot Mulroney's character or his performance. It was whatever the opposite of a red herring is. I don't know, a yellow squirrel. The multi-killer reveal worked fairly well, but Mulroney's general likeability as an actor worked against him as the main villain, and there is a lot of ham involved as he descends into evil, maniacal baddie territory. Not quite sure what Dermot was doing here, but I wouldn't know, as I'm not a dermatologist. And considering a lot of time is spent discussing how returning characters are not safe, the returning characters are pretty much indestructible, especially Mason Gooding's character, who has now been brutally stabbed enough times to kill 10 people in 2 films running. But overall, I once again had fun with the Scream movie. My hopes for Scream 7, because we all know it's coming, is they go much further with Melissa Barrera having these dark tendencies, as she does end this film stabbing someone in the eye and making it look like sexual gratification. My score for Scream 6, 7 out of 10. Thanks for watching.
Game over, man. It's game over.